giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom News Leaders.
Hello everyone and welcome to Mediacom News Leaders. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Carol Kelly. Joining us today is the Mayor of Waterloo, Mayor Quentin Hart. Mayor, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So big to do. We passed a budget last month.
Yes,
Tell us
we
about
did.
that process.
It was a very interesting process. You know, new city council members, some that have been there a while, trying to grasp all the ideas, concepts, ideologies, priorities, and then try to put that into a budget that still maintains, levels with staffing and can move the city forward. So it was that easy. No,
you wish.
No, it was. it was good. We had an opportunity to come together, to compromise on some things, and not compromise as if you went against your values, but kind of compromise on particular levels in certain places and those things. So it was an interesting process. You always learn. The journey is the most important part of the end result, but the end result is the part that actually dictates what we do. But whew, it was good.
Let's talk about that. You mentioned there's new council members.
Right.
Talk about the working with them in this process.
Right. And so, with any relationship, you get to learn the different strengths. You learn where we need some work at. You learn how to piece all the thoughts together to try to help exemplify what their priorities are in moving the city forward. So I'm trying to do the best I can to get to know. We have 3 new council members replacing. I know Ron Welper had been with the city, I think, either 12 or 16 years, and so you have a new council member coming in. Councilman Tom Powers is no longer there, who I had known for a while, and a new council member, Councilmember Klein. So, and we have a millennial coming on the council as well. So really interesting dichotomy of folks, but I'm looking forward to our future.
Tell us a little bit about some of the updates when it comes to construction.
Oh my goodness. With any type of great projects comes a little bit of growing pains to get to where we need to be. So the Highway 63 project is continuing with the Iowa DOT, and that is to do an overlay in this portion of the project to go over the railroad tracks on East 4th Street that connects all the way across to Conger and continues going. But to go directly over that, and also to add in walking trails to go alongside of that, some remembrance of the neighborhood organization. So it's going to be a great project. And what we've seen from just this Highway 63 reconstruction, we've seen, the investment by Allen Hospital. We've seen the Logan Plaza come down, and then that's North Crossing. We've seen Allen College expand. We've seen a new school. And then you go to the other portion, the south portion coming in from the south side of the city, and we can see the development on Ridgeway and the blending station, housing. So this Highway 63 project, yes, it's a road construction project, but it's changing the entire corridor along 63. And also, I don't know, one of the first great opportunities I had, and first deal I was able to negotiate, and that was with the DOT for University Avenue. We received about $28 million on University Avenue, so we're beginning our first phase of construction for that part as well.
And let's talk a little bit about successes so far, even in this last year.
Oh my God. If you take a look at the KWWL building, the renovations in that area, downtown, you take a look at Grand Crossing, you take a look at Tech Works, the Courtyard Marriott, the Walnut development, where we're seeing a rebirth within that community in housing and partnerships and a new grocery store. But we're on the move.
Continuing to grow, Mayor. It is always a pleasure. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This has been Mediacom News Leaders, your opportunity to get the full story from the most reliable sources, exclusively on Mediacom News Leaders.